Hello, welcome back to Slice and Dice. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing fine. There's like a YouTube update. I don't know if you guys saw this. I don't know what's going on here, but like when I hover over a video, it just starts auto playing the video. Have you seen this? I think I hate it. It just had like 3 videos auto playing. They play like little previews. It's a cool idea, but I don't want those videos playing on my other monitor right now. I'm trying to record video games. Anyway, I haven't played a run since we last spoke. 47 out of 60. Wait, is that really 78%? But wouldn't 48 out of 60 be 80%? Maybe it's too small of a sample size. Anyway, I played Project Zomboid on stream last night. I didn't feel like playing this game. I had a little bit of fun playing a little Zomboid instead. It was a good time. Shall we? First thing you gotta ask yourself is, can I take Ad Wolf here? I'm on a 1, right? It's a really interesting question because I haven't had a run lose in the first combat on hard, but I actually think that if you take Ad Wolf with this starting team, you would die. I want to find out. I actually want to know. I'm not on a big lose streak, or I'm not on a big win streak, and I don't want to get caught up in, but I don't want to be afraid of trying things like this, you know? I think this team is very weak. The fighter's okay, but Mystic Student is a nightmare combo. So it's a possibility that we could die, especially because there's a null. I want to give it a try. I want to see if I can die here. And that's that. I think, so this fight's hard, and we're going to need to be rolling for high rolls. We need to look for reuses out of Student, for sure. Because, like, 1 reuse from Student will win me this fight. It's okay. And we'll have to play this like I am on Death's Door, because I am on Death's Door. Fighter didn't roll any damage, by the way. Very tough. It's so hard to kill this null. No deaths turn 1 is a good sign, though. Reused really big. This will give me enough for Slice. I guess it's fine because we just have enough HP to live, it looks like. This is actually a fine turn. I don't even need to play that there. Oh, so that's not that good then. But this leaves Mystic dying, of course. Maybe like this is good, because I get 2 mana. And I'm gonna kill the null. Okay, so I didn't die here, and I didn't even come close to dying here. Maybe this team is stronger than I think, but I did also roll a reuse. It's a little bit of variance on if you survive, because reuse is king here. It is really just how much, and also Scoundrel rolled really well. Squire died, or Fighter. I'm gonna let Squire die. Hold on, there we go. Okay, now what if I were to do... No, because they both rolled 4s, you can't save Squire because we rolled double X's. Yeah, okay. It's fine. I don't mind. Interesting though. I'm glad I tried it. I definitely felt like I should die here, but I did not. It's a good sign. But it is variance, right? I think you could die here, and that's what matters. Gambler Glacia. Dude, I like playing Gambler because Gambler is such a rush when you roll the 5 and they go lock it or jackpot. But I'm gonna pick the good hero of Glacia instead of the fun hero of Gambler, because Gambler, while fun, is not good. As much as I hate fun, and I do hate fun a lot, I still feel like... No, I mean, I just hate fun. That's it. End of thought. Can I do this? 3, 6? Yeah, you'll live. I have to kill... Oh, no, you don't live this. Okay. I was gonna say I could kill the Thorn, but to do that... Maybe it's shield the Fighter for 1, kill the Thorn, then redirect? Yeah. Then kill the rat. There it is. I found it. Trying to beat the voices in my head telling me I wasted a damage there because I had to burst a 3 health enemy that was vulnerable. Shut up, demons. It's good. I mean, Fighter is very strong at the start of the run. I've been a well-known Fighter hater, but he's great at the start of the run. He just falls off pretty fast. First, like, 6 combats, though, he's going to be excellent because you can't miss and you're going to roll at least, or you have the chance to roll 2, which is crazy out of your yellow. Just contextualist 2 damage. That's nuts. But he doesn't scale. And that's what sucks. I'm feeling a lot fatigued today in my voice. I don't know why. I did wake up not too long ago. Did I? Yeah, I guess it's 2:30? What the fuck? Anyway, don't worry about that. Pendulum versus Foil? I think Foil is very strong. We turn a 1 mana side into a 2 damage side. That's great. Many other good outcomes as well, but that one's particularly strong. No damage. Yeah, we rolled 1. That's okay. This is a hard fight because we have to deal with 3 archers and there's a wolf in my way. But we have a lot of HP, so I hope it's fine. This is definitely a fight that I can see getting troublesome, though. 2 mana, 2 damage. Good, good. I'm looking for a heal one. Yeah. I was hoping for a heal 1 mana one, because the heal one isn't that good here. It's fine. I chill there. Scoundrel hitting the cleave was pretty nice, because now I can potentially win next turn. We're good, we're clear. Fight's over. It should be, anyway. This team does have a pretty hefty inconsistency problem, where sometimes we're just going to miss all of our rolls. But when we don't do that, it's all good. Alright. Like, we have enough health, and when we're missing our offense, we're hitting defense, which is nice at least. Damn, I kind of want to play Priestess here. I don't hate Guardian. I think Guardian's okay. Kind of want to pick Priestess. I think that's kind of cool with Glacia. Let's do it. I am on the fence about Priestess. I'm going to give you a 2 damage side. This is a good test for Priestess. We have a character who doesn't need big mana gain assistance. Priestess can just be here and act as a good defense source, and we'll see how it is. Sadly, we just rolled mana, which I don't care that much about. I'm gonna chill the alpha. It's 2 damage and it saves me 6 HP, which is very worth. You could operate on the thought of use chill to stop the wolf spawning, but I don't think it's that important. 2 damage, of course. So, can you stop rolling the 1 heal 1 mana, please, Priestess? I just want the vitality. Come on. Give me my vitality. I have to waste the damage. It's okay. It's actually pretty hard to kill things at 1 HP without feeling like I'm wasting damage. Priestess. Yeah, let's go, baby. Vitality. I should put it on Glacia. Or Scoundrel. You know, let's do Scoundrel. It's fine. I, at this point, feel like if we have a wolf spawn in, I'm not in any trouble anyway. I don't mind spending the weekend. We're so far ahead here. I'll lock the 1 because I can connect it with the wolf, and I'll lock the mana because it lets me do. Alright, unlock the 1. Scoundrel hit a cleave. Nice, we hit a 2. Lock the mana so that I have enough to burst here. And he would never run away if I double burst. He's under the threshold, but the wolf would spawn. Whoa. 1-3. It's good to just lock so I have a guaranteed kill on the alpha in case of bad rolls. Yeah, you don't want to lock the... The problem is if you don't lock the 1 and you roll for the 2, you can roll a shield there and then you don't have lethal and your fighter dies. I gotta be on top of things. And that's lethal. Good fight. Other gloves or square wheel? I try to like square wheel, but I really just don't. I like leather gloves. You get to copy your right side, and that's often pretty cool. Ooh. Oh. That's interesting. The problem is that it's really, really hard for me to overkill, but origami here lets me duplicate our middle side. On some characters, that's pretty wicked. But I'm gonna skip it because I think this fight's kind of scary. Oh, right. Sorry, my fault. Brain broke for a second there. Alright, these can go on Scoundrel. There you go, Scoundrel. No, there is not an actual reason to do that. I'm just having a little fun, you know? Being a little silly with it, you know what I mean? I want to lock all the damage I can hit here, because I might be able to overkill the bandit. Not quite. Can I overkill the wolf? Yes, if I do 1 first. You gotta set him to 1 and then first, and that'll be +2. Thank you, wolf. And so the enemy... I can't do it to a bandit though, because they have too much HP, right? Correct. I could even kill the bandit. Have to do this to the wolf. Got it. Okay, and that's fine. The wolf actually makes this fight easier, which is cool. It is interesting that there are fights where the spawn enemies effect is a benefit and not a negative, like this. Oh, this doesn't save Squire. I gotta roll. I want this one. Need to roll the ones that can actually generate me a saving opportunity. Anything that gives me a target on him is good. Yeah. Yeah, I do feel like there's another curse where you can say that though. The curse, say that it's actually a benefit sometimes, and that curse is Barricade. However, the use case for Barricade being a benefit is really thin. It's just against like a caw, basically, where you can force enemies to move back to hit the caw, or like Lich maybe, but not really because Lich has too much HP, and it's much more common that having an enemy here is good for like killing a bandit, for example, or something else. I've had it be good in a lot of cases. Anyway, I think Knight and Gladiator are both good. This is level 6. I think Gladiator's a little bit underwhelming, but I'm back and forth on Knight, but since we're playing slower, I feel like Exert is something where you want to play Exert and then be killing them the turn after, pretty much. And so Exert doesn't help me if I'm trying to play slow, whereas Gladiator can do pretty well here. He has the big slam as well. He has a 4. You don't always hit the 4, but sometimes you hit the 4, and that's good. I should mention too, there are fights where adding enemies are worse, or makes things worse. Like obviously it makes it harder to get goblins to run, but it's a trade-off. 1. I should just play safe here. It's easy to get lost in the sauce and go for lethal. There's no reason. We can guarantee no death over 2 turns if I just defend the Squire. My favorite sequel to Slay the Spire. Sprout versus Lucky. People are always telling me Lucky is not good, and they're right. But they also keep telling me that I should play Sprout. Well, it's like, it's okay in theory, right? I think it's okay. It's like Witch's Salve, but it takes a lot longer to get there. I'm down to try it if we're gonna play slow through the mid game. Because being able to pay 1 mana to heal 3 is pretty sweet. Sorry, if you don't know what this spell does, it's heal 3 for 3, and the cost goes down every time you cast it in a fight. So eventually it's heal 3 for 1. I do not want to play this slow. 2, 4. A 1 from Scoundrel is a game changer. Yeah, that's a huge hit. Because now we can kill the courts. And just make Squire super tanky. Great job, Scoundrel. If I don't hit there, I just defend instead, but I hit. I don't want to lock the 1 mana if I'm locking the weaken. I don't think I'm locking the weaken though. I think the goal is to pop the Cyclops, which I need to do 7. I have 3, 4, okay. Let me see. I do not have it. Okay. But what I do have is the wolf. No? Hmm. I see. You go here, burst, stab. Okay. Interesting. Gladiator's 1 is pretty useless here, is what I'm realizing, so I should roll these 2. That's a lot better. Because I can go kill wolf, and then we heal out of this. And then next turn I stop the Cyclops, and the turn after that I win the fight. Hopefully. 2, 4, 6. I need 1 damage. I don't have a way to make 1 damage with this, do I? I can flash instead if I don't hit the 1. Okay, I hit the 1. Worth mentioning though, I'd like to point out, in case you didn't see this, instead of anything crazy here, I just press flash and save 3. If I don't hit the 1. And I may as well burst. It's good to burst on the turn where he's vulnerable. Lethal is here. Spellblade Cleric. Well, Cleric sucks. Spellblade it is. No one holds leather gloves. We just end it. So things are a little different in this fight because we have access to weaken. I care about different things. I should not hold engage. It is 2 damage on turn 1, but I should roll for 4. I roll. 2 self-shield, I don't care. Yeah, I rolled the dice. It's gonna happen sometimes. You're gonna miss occasionally. It's okay. This actually goes on Squire. And we're going to grab mana. I think I'm killing Gaitha first in this fight. We're just gonna weaken. Ah, okay. So I'm not redirecting. I see. Can redirect Glad. Actually, we should redirect off of. Oops, I alt tapped on accident. You can rather redirect off of Spellblade. That's fine. If I had held the 2, Gaitha would have died here, but it doesn't really matter. I guess it does matter because I would have burst Gaitha instead and killed. Yeah, so that would have been slightly better. 1 mana is Spellblade's best side. Yeah, and if I didn't chill, I would be able to stop Magrat here. But if I let the weaken rip, I'm in trouble anyway. I think it's right. Let's roll. 1 mana, 1 shield. You never lock the 1 mana. Yeah, 1 weaken here is good. You just killed Gaitha. Oh, I can imbue my weaken here. This is not right. The way that I played this is wrong, very clearly. I didn't really plan for this or anything. Things just kind of happened to work out for me, which is not the right way to play it out. I should have locked the Gladiator and been safe, but hey, things aren't too bad, so... It's alright. I think I do want to lock the 2, because we want to start working down the wolf. 2 is good. So you hit the wolf, and then I'm killing Magrat here. With burst. And then I redirect and die. Don't love that. You go... I have to remember to use my shield well. I always forget to. Team's looking pretty low except for Gladiator, but that's okay. I have to make sure Spellblade doesn't die to Agnes. That's the big one. To do that I have to burst. So it's like here, Take the mana first and then here, and then I can burst and kill Agnes. Oh, but then Priestess dies to the wolf. Alright, fine, I'll kill the wolf instead. Kinda sucks, but you know, whatever. The thing worth noting here is that it's been very hard for me to ever find a timing where playing Sprout made sense. I just don't feel like it ever feels right to me to stop and do this. Gladiator, roll me 2 damage and this fight ends. Thank you. Alright. Bone Saw. Interesting. It's a really good item. It does shift my game plan, and that's okay. My Priestess has chosen violence today. No longer do we sit back and play slow. The Priestess has a gun. She will begin the firing. Hoping for Weaken here to just pop one of these graves off. Ouch. I do like killing the bones. Just thinking I should kill the grave instead. Maybe not. Maybe I don't care, because I'd rather kill this imp and then not have to waste my mana bursting Gladiator. Because I can get a pretty similar outcome here if I just, like, burst and then kill the grave. Oh yeah, you just kill the grave like this. Guess I could chill it, but it just dies. This is much better. Although, worth noting, I'm pretty sure I could kill... I'd be better off killing the above grave, because it would make the bones towards the wolf then. Very minor, but it matters a little bit. I can chill the grave. And then we're done. But you'll notice that I'm basically ignoring the wolves, and that's because their sides are pretty minor. This wolf has lower damage output than a bones does, which is why we just don't care. I found it. Warden or Bard? Well, I think Warden's very strong. Consistently nice. Great character overall. I don't need Bard. Bard's good if you're playing some sort of mana plan. Or you have like... Bard's okay if we had a strong mana gaining engine, I guess, because the charged could then mimic over to Spellblade. It doesn't really happen all that often though, so... Warden's nice, brings some nice damage. Overall pretty solid. I would like to kill some illusions here if you don't mind. Stop the spawn in, kill an illusion. I don't hate getting petrified. I think I let Priestess get petrified here, although it's kind of gross. Maybe I let Priestess get weakened. No, let's let Spellblade get petrified. I think that's right. Ugh, Soodles. Maybe I could have just killed that illusion on the bottom with my weakened swing. That might be good too. I'm gonna begin the keep our head above water game plan. Triple ones, Warden? That's brutal. This fight is very variant because the Soodles can roll 6s, and that's really gross. I'll let the grave spawn 1, and then I'm just gonna let it die of poison. I could burst it. Its bones doesn't bother me too much, although the damage output's rather high. Time to fight for our lives here. Yeah, you know, I could maybe play Sprout. Actually, I can invest in it here. Maybe not. Yeah, because there's... Okay, as much as I like to play Sprout here, it doesn't make any sense to play Sprout here when instead I could just press Flash and save both of my characters. You know what's even better than this? Hold on. Even better than this is imbuing Spellblade up to 2 damage. bursting out the Soodle. I guess I can play Sprout then. It's only one more mana. Now for 2 I can heal for 3. Again, it just seems better to kill things, but who knows? Hate this. Another Soodle rolls a 6 in my presence. The 1 damage engage side is dead. 3 damage is good. I'll roll for better shield or damage. That is neither of those things. 3 is good. So we kill the Soodle, breaking my Gladiator. And we go here, and we just end turn. Tough fight. It's easy for me to disrespect these mid-game fights and die. Something of note that I looked on stream about, because someone asked, on this save file, I have never lost... I'll show this to you. I've never lost to a final boss. If I make it to combat 20 in this file, I've won. Every single loss I've ever had has been ahead of that. I'll show you. Monsters, we go down. 15 of 15 kills to Hexia, 13 of 13 to the hand, and 19 of 19 for the dragon. Every run that gets there wins, which is pretty wild. Ooh, the Consonant Idol. Oh yeah. This thing is very good on Spellblade. It actually doubles their HP. It's actually pretty good on Gladiator too, but Gladiator's safe. I don't really... It's actually a lot on Priestess, isn't it? It's 6 on Priestess. Anyway, he goes on Spellblade. If we get anything that gives Spellblade a +1, we actually keep this character to the end now. Any sort of buff to Spellblade's output, and we keep them. Also have to not roll like a bad hero. Have to not roll Orange versus Wanderer, for example. But Spellblade's pretty strong. Getting through this Spiker is going to be annoying. This enemy might be my least favorite, actually. I asked recently, what's your least favorite enemy in this game? I think mine is Spiker. I hate fighting this guy. Warden, that's not a good shield. Really? I have to do an imbue and then it dies. And 1 off. Yeah, hold on. You're done. But I can't save my Warden. Oh, and we're about to go into a boss? Ooh. Tough call. This is free. I guess it's actually not a tough call. I can't save him. It's not possible to save him. Okay, it's actually not that tough of a call, is it? He's always dead here. What a shame. You can throw whatever you want at it, it doesn't save him. At least it's rotten. Prophet Assassin. I'll pick Prophet. I think Prophet's very good. Only downside is Prophet doesn't hold Bonesaw very well, but Bonesaw did its job. Prophet's very good. Oh yeah. Yeah, the foil can go to Glacier now. Could also go to Warden. I think it's good on Glacier though. We'll go. Two 4 bones. I'll hold the heal too as well. Poisoning Rotten is solid. Here we go. 2/4 kill the bones. Shield Prophet. I'll poison the boss for 2. And I'll save the rest. My character is losing or going down to lower HP is fine, because I can use Prophet's rescue side to save a lot of this. If I roll the rescue side, I save the whole team. Is this attack heavy? It is heavy. Okay. 2/4. Hmm. 245 is the damage we have right now. I'm gonna roll. I'd like to hit a heal rescue, or yeah, the rescue's crazy here. The rescue's kind of nuts. Okay. Because this just gives 3 health back to everyone. And it's +3. Could I ever get a rescue out of Spellblade here? I actually could. I don't think it's right. Just give me the mana. It's interesting though, because you could go... Oh, actually you couldn't. There's no way to make this do 2. Yeah, you can't drop an enemy to 1. You can drop the bones to 1. Okay, so if you wanted to get a rescue out of this, you could go like here. 2 damage, here, rescue. And then mana gain it. I guess that's okay. I don't know, you could probably play this a different way, but I don't think it matters too much. Once the Rotten is out of allies, this fight is not that hard. I held multiple options for this. No deaths to weaken. Can't actually do much rescuing because we're at max HP here. Or we're out of max HP here, I should say. It's time to just hit the gas. Accelerate towards the victory. Yeah, this is over. He's dead this turn for sure. The Rotten himself is very low damage output. The problem is that the rest of his allies do a lot. But he's very weak. Good fight. Spinning Scythe or Duvet? Spinning Scythe is goofy. I also think it's horrible, but it's really fun. It's just awful. I'll take the random. I think Duvet is also terrible for what it's worth. Invest is cool. Profit likes to play slow. Invest likes to play slow. I'm down. This is a good team for something like Chronos. Most teams are, but we could play like a super slow outvalue the enemies sort of game plan if I pull a Chronos. 4 mana. I would really like to not have to die to the snake. Ooh, or I could... Yeah, we're gonna start investing, actually. Only 1 poison. If the enemies aren't doing big cleanse-based damage, I can play slow. I don't have to cleanse anything other than the 1 poison, and I can cleanse poison with Soothe. Our biggest weakness for this build is... Petrify. Petrify is the mind killer here. That's okay. We can go... I'm actually going to go for the sprout angle here. Here it is. Actually, if nobody dies, I can sprout once and then invest. It feels like it's a little bit of overkill, and maybe it is, but... Like, it seems fine to me to just play super slow. It's gonna take a while to burst down some of these slates anyway. I want mana. I guess this is mana. I should block that for damage, yeah. This is mana because we just do 1 with mana gain. We get our investment back. I'll burst the slate out. It's actually a little bit better to soothe here, because it cancels the poison out. Yeah, with Profit and all of this mana source, or all of these sources of mana, we can play this in a very grindy manner. But I also have to remember that I don't have to, and I may as well take the win when it's offered to me. Like, you just kill that guy. It's fun to grind the enemies down and play super slow, but when you can kill the enemy, you just kill the enemy. This doesn't kill the enemy. I have pranked myself. There we go. Leader, you know, I called for him by name. I said this would be a great run for Chronos. There he is. Get in here, brother. It's a great run for Chronos. So all we have to do is we have to watch enemies that are going to apply poison. We don't have to necessarily stop them, we just have to be ready for it. 4 damage, 6 damage. If I had locked mana here, I could do 6 out of Gladiator, which would be solid. We leave the Ogre alone. We'll put 4 into the Caw. What's hitting Prophet? The bottom bandit? I think it's going to make more sense to kill the bottommost bandit here and just put 2 on the other one. It's fun to just sit here and super stack HP, but we really don't need to, and I need to stop myself. There's my mana. There's a big shield. I'd like to roll rescue here, Prophet. You got it, Kronos. I'll lock it. I don't want to risk it. Hello? Am I stopping myself from dying here if I'm locking this? Let's see. That seems bad. But it's okay. If I had an invest rolling here, I would feel 100% fine. But alas. It's okay, we got 1 mana banked, and that's probably enough. Next turn will be better, I trust. The rescue is pretty good. You hold that. I have 4 mana here. I need to kill this bandit, for sure. And then I can rescue. Are you dying to? You're dying to the wolf? This does feel a little bit like it's slipping away from me. Okay, I don't have to kill the bandit here necessarily. Which is good, because it means I can play Sprout. Or the Soothe, actually. Yeah, let's play Soothe here. We'll start the forward momentum for us now. Or I can play Invest and I can play Soothe next turn. Oh, what Spellblade dies? Yeah, no. We don't want anyone to die here. Wait, I can kill the bandit as well. With my... Wait. No, I can't. This was... I see. My fault. I understand now. I think it's fine to Soothe. It would be good to get an Invest going here as well, but the Soothe should be plenty. And I'm gonna put it on Spellblade. As soon as we get the first Invest going, I think the fights are gonna start to look pretty much over. But until then, we can just keep treading water. The bird is really killing me. Not much I can do about it, though. Give me another mana. This is, if I'm gonna do that, I should imbue. Oh, but I can't. Okay. Too bad. Well, let's get to work on killing this stupid bird. No, we want to get 3 to Spellblade. Give me another mana. This is like turn 9, isn't it? Is it turn 4? I feel like I've been here for an eternity. I guess with yesterday's run where I just sent it and bulldozed every combat so fast, it just isn't going to naturally feel like we're here for much longer because I'm fighting for my life. I would like to play Invest. We've landed our investment. Things are about to swing in our favor now. It's gonna look bad for a moment, but we're chill. 2 mana good. 2 good. We have 6 mana to play with. Kronos keeps hitting the reuses. It's alright, we're out. I think the takeaway from that is A, Aerosides are pretty sweet. Tourmaline Paraiba is gonna be sick here. As much as I think Study is good, Tourmaline Paraiba is an endgame now. If I live for a long time, I'm winning. We put this on Prophet for sure. Oh, wait, no, we put this on Spellblade. Oh, that's so good. Okay. But the other thing we learned here is that I should put as much of my mental energy as I can muster towards getting a turn 1 or turn 2 invest off. That is goal number 1. Heal 2 mana gain. Okay, so how do I stop Warden and Chronos from dying here? The first answer would be to kill things, but I cannot kill ghosts. I do not have the capability. So I have to play it defensively. Maybe I need to roll Prophet then. I'm gonna lock 2. We're gonna play slow here. Okay, roll for this. Let's see what it looks like. This is gonna be another rough one. I see. I don't want to let Gladiator die. Can I avoid that? I don't believe so. Sorry, that's not Gladiator, that's Warden. So one of these two is dead. Right? No, yeah. One of them is dead if I roll it like this. So what that means is that my mana is useless and I should let Chronos roll. Because he can hit dodge or reuse. He hit X. Alright, Chronos. As much as I'd like to say you get what you deserve here, unfortunately I think you're more important than Warden, so that's how it goes. This can be a very swift slide off of the map now. Because that was not a good turn 1. And they double poisoned me. This can be a disaster from here. We're gonna need some good rolls. This is a good set of rolls. I would like to kill something. I can kill the Null. I can also slow both of the ghosts. I should slow here. Okay, I think it should be stable now. I hope, because Spellblade's now at 3 on the mana gains, which means it's going to be very easy to start casting spells, but oh my god, that's plus 13. What a good dodge roll. I was about to say, please roll me a dodge, brother. You got there. Ooh, I was hoping to roll a better side than that. Ooh, that's a shame. Okay, it does let me drop the wolf. But that is a shame. I should have locked the mana, but I didn't expect the 2 misses. We get an intangible going, though. Chronos rolled dodge, that was the most important part. That is a plus 20? Holy. That's a little bit tough to come back from, I fear. They are all just beating the shit out of him. Whoa. My god. Well, I guess let's lock 2. 4, that's 8. This is very strong. I can fix him. I can fix him. He lives that. That's crazy. Valkyrie is the exact sort of character we want here. Great at stalling, can actually recover a bad situation as well. Excellent hit. I'm gonna put my invest onto Prophet. Although Valkyrie I'm probably going to keep alive now over anyone else for the revive. Okay. This is gonna be like an hour-long run of just fighting for my life out here. I can dig it. This is a pretty good turn 1, though. take the growth, actually. We can invest... Oh, wait. Valkyrie isn't alive. 2, 3. So you're taking 6 and you have 5. I put all that damage into Troll King. Yeah, how about I play the heal? Seems right, huh? We get an invest out, we're probably good. Like I said, if we get invest turn 1, I bet the fight is a win. Good rescue. Do I need this mana? I think I'm gonna roll for the better side. Yeah, it's fair. It doesn't matter too much. 10, I hit invest. The thing is, it looks really bad, and then you press slow, and then it no longer looks that bad. And then you just full heal with rescue. I invested, right? I did invest. It always looks so scary, but then the fight ends. That's the problem with these AoE heavy fights. It always looks really bad, and then right before they get to finish you off, you just kill them. Yeah, Pariva on Spellblade is pretty wicked. Clay. I mean, Clay plus Idol is kind of absurd. Scorpion Tail, I can't really put it on. I guess I can put it on Gladiator. Yeah, Scorpion Tail's good. I want to take Clay because it's goofy, but Scorpion Tail is just great for stalling. You know who the best character we see in this fight now, or in this run now is? It's Eccentric for our yellow. Because we can Leather Glove his good side, and then we have 2 4 damage weakened descends. They have pain on them, but we have good healing. What is this? Monster left? Ooh, we don't want to be here for long. I see. I have to kill this guy. Spooky. The shield isn't it. Yeah, Death Wish is the hit. For real. Triple spawns out of the wisps. I could actually get a double kill here. I should do that, right? No, I can't. Because killing the zombie will kill... Oh, what the hell? 5 out of the wisp up there? I definitely kill the Jinx. I think I just kill one of the wisps. Or, actually... I think I kill a wisp and a zombie. Because I can just weaken the Jinx. So I don't have to care that much. Yeah. Ooh, I can... Sorry, I can just weaken the slow, or the spawns, I mean. Or... No, I'm gonna do this. You could invest there, but I think stopping 2 more bones spawning is fine. Sadly, the pain is here. So Valkyrie is just taking it easy on this turn. I hope we fight Dragon. I know I've fought a lot of Dragon lately, but Dragon is really the play. You have to die. That's all there is to it. But yeah, Dragon here is pretty sweet. Anything that we can fight slow, right? I don't want to fight Hexia or the Hand, because they both have big petrifies, which are not impossible to deal with, but annoying. We'll see what it's like out here, though. Whatever. Dancer Wanderer. Oh, man. Okay, so I'll speak to you with a clear mind. I want you to know I hate Wanderer. I think this character is very bad. Very, very bad. However, I think that the case where he's good is a case where you're able to make good effort and good use out of his era side. And this team is the team to do that. We are just sitting here and stalling. That being said, if I take Wanderer, nobody's holding Scorpion Tail, because the Ericides are eventually going to build up and kill him. And nobody else can hold it unless I take the idol off of Spellblade, which I think is a no. I have nothing to help his middle side. I think Wanderer sucks here. I would rather pass, and that's just how it is. If I have to, I'd rather hold Gladiator to the end, because Gladiator has 2 damage weakens that don't kill him, and that's very helpful for my team. Sucks, but it is what it is. If I gotta hold him, I gotta hold him. I'll have to kill this Banshee. 4 or 5. I don't think I'm gonna be able to. It would be pretty nice, though. It's okay, our first turns aren't that important. The weaken on Kronos is a shame. I guess I could, like, counter weaken, but I could do 3. I could do a 3 weaken, and then Kronos has... Well, no, Kronos is just going to roll for the reuse side on the next turn. I think it's better to stop damage. Don't talk to me about the Basilisk, it's not there. If I just don't look at it and don't acknowledge it, I don't have to fight it. Oh, good job, Kronos. Deathify here looks pretty solid. You know what, Prophet? It's gonna happen sometimes. This attack, like most of these attacks now are just bouncing off of the Deathify, so... Yeah, I guess I'll just throw things at this Banshee until it goes away. Too bad I didn't have 1 more mana for an investment, though. Oh, the pain. That's sad. The Banshee's dead, at least. Great Death Wish. I always forget that Valkyrie can just clap enemies out of this world. What's killing me here? This is killing 2, and the wolf's killing 1? So I should just optimize for damage here, because it doesn't actually matter. The weaken doesn't do anything. I'm always just gonna go like this. Oh, I can even do like... And an invest? Okay. Yeah, that's fine. This fight's over. Pack it in. You're not coming back from that. It's also turn 4, or turn 4, so Paraiba's going off. Wait, what is this word? Oh, it's +1 at the end of each turn. Okay. I always thought of Era as +1 per turn, and so I was thinking that it would be a +1 on turn 1, but it obviously isn't. But it's turn 4 and I'm 4, and I was thinking I should be turn 4 and 5. Anyway. Invest, burst, and slow. I know it's bad form to not keep rolling, but I want to be lazy. Sue me. Send the lawyers after me. Our bullseye. Copycat's interesting. You can copycat Death Wish. Let's see if the copycat Era? Oh yeah, it's copycat Era. You can also get like rescue on the heal 4 vitality, which is cool. Growth, cantrip, yeah, it's definitely collar. Oh, sorry, I was looking at the engage. You can't get the copycat on this, but you get copycat mana gain, so you get copycat cantrip, reroll. We can get engage, we can get rescue, we can get death wish. For sure. For sure. Okay, this fight looks weird. Our team is good at surviving, and all we have to do here is survive. So, I suppose it looks fine. Wait, oh god, oh god. My brain broke. I was like, oh yeah, I got the heal 2 mana gain copycat. Lock that shit, reuse, engage. I didn't lock it. I locked the engage, I locked the reuse, I didn't lock the freaking copycat. I'm fine. Anyway, give me my 4 mana. My 6 mana. This doesn't look as good as I had hoped. I think Chronos might get smoked here. What's happening to him? This is happening to him. 2, 4, 5. I think he's pretty dead. I can only shield 6 and he's taking, is that 16? Yeah, he was taking 16. That's the fight. This fight feels really cheesy because this is not going to kill me. I'm 100% gonna walk away from this fight fine. But they just eliminated one of my characters because of high rolling. Which is kind of a shame. I should invest here, no doubt. They high rolled an 8 and then 2 eliminates, and one of my characters got hit for 16, which is just unrecoverable. Maybe I had and missed locking a Deathify, but I feel like I would have locked that. I like to believe I wouldn't have let that go by me. Anyway. What's happening here? We have a Weaken. That's fine. Big 4, Deathify, invest, and let's just burst the Fanatic to 1. We win on the next turn guaranteed. I have enough mana. It's a shame that Chronos dies. I don't like this as a combat 19 combat though. It's really kind of gross to have to deal with this because it's just, oh, I don't have an answer to snipers. One of my characters is about to get picked off. Sucks. I was never at risk of losing that fight, but now Chronos is down. It's the hand. I think Barbarian is good here. Barbarian holds this item fine. I will play Barbarian. It's absolutely okay. He's also a Barbarian Valkyrie, by the way. So now my team just pushes crazy damage. Sucks for Chronos. Let's give it a go. Poison turn 1? Interesting. Hold the revive. I could just send Barbarian in for 11. Let me check this. You just go in and kill the Saber? Okay, yeah, I'm actually down for this. And then we roll for... I need mana, because I need to invest. Perfect. I can even do mana death. It doesn't do anything, but it looks fine. Yeah, it does look goofy. Can't argue with that. I was gonna do a burst, but we get to actually drop the poison by 1 thanks to slow. We invest here, and the reason that I don't have to care is because I have Soothe, and Soothe beats poison. So I'm 100% allowed to play this slow. The only way it becomes a problem is if he does something wicked. Oh, baby. That's so huge. Bloodlust mana gain. Hold on. Bear with me. 10 damage goes to the hand, no doubt. Ooh, wait, I Death Wish 6. Never mind. I was gonna be like, oh, I should Bloodlust here. No, we just Death Wish 6 mana, for sure. And then I go Soothe 4 times. This is going to be one of the rare cases where our entire game plan is going to be outvaluing the hand. This is not something you're supposed to be able to do. But with big weaken hits, we can actually just push right through. We can cancel basically every one of his turns with these big weaken hits. Oh, the fight's over. Yeah, alright. Go home, everybody. Does he win this? Yeah, you just cancel his big hits and bulldoze him. Cool. GG. Thank God I didn't pick Wanderer. Thank fucking God I didn't pick that character. Barbarian actually carried this fight so hard with that Bloodlust. Would have been a disaster. Let's take a quick look at the stats here, eh? 1311. Not too bad. I expected more deaths, actually. I wasn't paying too close of attention, though, I suppose. A lot of X's rolled. I feel like this is usually in the 80s. But, you know, I guess we did just take like 30 more turns, so it's to be expected. I think my average runs are like in the 50 to 60 range. 82. Ugh. Alright, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave me a like. Subscribe if you want to see more. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.